Welcome everyone to the VirtualVibe podcast. I am your host, Senpai Love.
And I like turtles.
And we also have our guest star, Ben, also known as Chapman.
I'm going to be calling him Chapman because it's more comfortable and he's a chapstick.
So before we get started, I would like to give a shout out to Sunshine Butts. She made drawings of my OC and I currently made one of hers. And she is absolutely an amazing artist. I know what you're about to say, but don't even do it. I would also like to give another shout out to Little Skulls X09, another awesome artist. I love his artwork, and genuinely, I love talking with him. He's a really awesome dude, and you should also go check him out. Twitter handles will be down in the description below. There you go.
But
that's really
anyway, so basically in this podcast we kind of talk about art and games here. If you want information on new animes as well, this is also kind of what we talk about, you know, all of that kind of stuff. We try to keep it as up to date as possible from the newest stuff that's coming out to instead of going a few. Shut up! I was trying to be professional there. God, why are you gonna ruin everything?
Because you make it too easy.
Out.
Yeah, shut up. Basically, so I guess today is Chapman, as you know. He's not really into either of what this stuff's about, but he has got some interesting things that both me and him are actually working on, so...
And what the fuck is he doing on this podcast?
Well, if you let me explain, maybe I could, you know...
I will be important. That's
he will be important, basically. So, before we actually get into talking about what he's on about, I think we should put that in the middle of the podcast. So, I'm gonna go straight into a normal random question things, and I'm gonna say because I can talk English, you know. So I want to.
I want you to speak Spanish.
No, I'm bueno.
No, ya habla español.
You're gonna do the thing.
No, speak Spanish. No, so Chapman, I want to ask you, why is art important?
It allows people to get their creativity out there. It also allows people to get noticed, like David. Yeah. So it's.
I mean, yeah, David, you've been getting really fucking lucky lately. So, what's your secret?
Yeah.
I want to know this.
You know, just be yourself, genuinely nice. You know, post up some nudes.
Stop trying to get girls.
Buy bots on random websites.
Buy lots and lots of bots. Make them all freaking do your dirty work for you. You know, just be a real sellout.
I thought you were about to say be a real slut.
That works too.
That too.
It works too. No,
although I don't think that's how bots work.
No, I've been genuinely like freaking just getting around by like drawing for other artists and doing their OCs and getting a lot of retweets from bigger people I talk to. Freaking, I love talking to all the artists, dude. They are so fucking awesome.
See, I wish I was good at art so I could be relevant to that.
Well, I mean, like, you don't have to be completely good at art just to be able to talk with someone, though.
I mean, yeah, I guess I do talk to you, and I'm not good, you are good, so stuff like that.
Practice. That's all you need, it's practice.
See, that's the problem, though, and I think Chapman will agree. Practice right now for art is an absolute bitch, because we have exams right around the corner. And with that, it's kind of literally just a fuck ton of studying and no time for art. At all.
And then you have me where I was consistently doodling inside a class, and yet somehow I still graduated.
Yeah, but that's because the American system is easy. Probably. Most likely.
And the British system is messed up.
The British system doesn't know what it's doing.
No. We're having a general
To be
election
fair, no system knows what they're doing. We have a Trump.
Okay,
yeah.
You literally played the Trump card, so yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
You!
Exactly.
Fuck you! I was gonna make that joke. Fuck you! I'm not talking.
I get it first.
I'm done with this podcast. I'm not doing it anymore. I was gonna make that joke. God damn it! I was literally about to say America played their Trump card. Fuck! Damn it! Screw you, Chapman. We're not friends anymore.
Because America is known for their freaking puns.
Hell yeah.
We're absolutely the punniest of pun people.
Okay.
America is a pun to itself.
Yep. That's a freaking truth right there.
I am done with you people so much.
Are you sure?
I'm sorry, I'm done with this channel. I'm officially leaving VirtualVibe. Goodbye.
Well, welcome to VirtualVibe, your host, Senpai Love and Ben.
The new host.
No,
He's
your
not
host,
like-
Senpai Love,
Come in
and this
replace you
turtle.
exactly the same episode.
We need a turtle host.
Oh my god.
What did you obsession with
Oh my
turtles?
god. We need a turtle
I just
host.
triggered him. I just triggered him.
No. Imagine though, we just get a person who's actually called Turtle, and then we just get them to be a third host. So if any of us is like genuinely sick and can't do the podcast, we just replace them with Turtle.
I could probably just do like a voice acting type thing for the turtle itself.
Yeah, but then it's not real. And we want
Maybe
to.
it's not
literally
real. What
just
kind
planned
of
to
fucking
have a
turtle do you know
host.
that's gonna freaking talk?
Gary the Magic Turtle, obviously. Jeez.
Or Gamma.
Who the
Gamma.
I don't know about your medieval British bullshit, but okay.
Hey!
Japanese, and it's around the same time.
At least
as
we
God,
have
so
some
you know.
shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
we could talk about Gudetama if we're talking about the Japanese. That egg thingy.
Like thing.
Have you never seen it?
No, I haven't.
I'm gonna send you a picture of Gudetama.
Okay, so well, as he's searching and shit, then and since we're on the Japan subject, anime.
Whoa!
One of the best things to talk about in the world.
Dragon
Unless
Maid.
you don't like him. Guilty Crown.
Blue
Save at
Exorcist.
the end.
Black Butler.
Attack on Titan.
Attack on
Naruto.
Titan Season 2.
Cowboy Bebop.
Death
Naruto
Note.
Shippuden.
Samurai Champloo.
All of the Pokemon.
Fully
One
Coolly.
Piece.
I've run out of animes.
Yeah, you
Thank
did.
God.
Psychopaths.
Sora no Tishimono.
My bride
Data
is a
Live
mermaid.
2. Sword Art Online.
When is Data Live 3
Sword
coming
Art Online
out?
2.
I
Do you
heard
want me to keep
noises.
going? Because I got like a million.
No, wait. Did you guys hear that in the background?
What?
Like just a bunch of crashing.
No.
Ashton's house is haunted.
No, let's just say everyone's asleep in my house and I heard crashing.
You should be very concerned.
So
do have-
I'm
you
gonna
do
get
have rabbits.
murdered by a ghost today.
Sweet.
I know, right?
Just don't tease it.
Wait,
So that's
is
what
it?
you were on about. Oh,
I mean,
okay.
you know who you
It
can
isn't
call,
li-
right? Ghostbusters.
Do-do-do-do.
I think we can all agree though that the best anime ever created has to be
Copyright.
Tori in the House.
Oh my
Like-
god. I was about to
Beth.
say that too.
Yes, you do it. Best anime.
If there's something strange in the neighborhood, who you gonna call? A Ghostbuster.
Ghostbusters. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Oh yeah, it's been quite a few
Pop
years.
culture.
Quite a few years.
Honestly, I might end up just watching it tomorrow. I mean, I'm babysitting tomorrow, so I might end up just watching Ghostbusters.
Dude, go ahead and do it.
But apparently the new one is genuinely shit. Like,
That's
there's
what
a
a
few
lot of people say, but there's also quite a few people that have genuine, like, actual, like, they like it for what it is, but not for being, like, a reboot or a sequel, because like they said, it consists in the same universe. So that's why I'm like very skeptical and very sketchy about it.
Well, I mean, like, I like the old. Don't get me wrong, I love the old movies and all that. But in all honesty, I don't think it looks too bad. Now, I can't say anything about it being good because I haven't seen it, but to me, it genuinely doesn't look too bad. I mean, it does look very, very cringy, but isn't that what's meant to make it funny?
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably.
I mean, one thing that I don't like about the reception of it is that a bunch of people were outraged that they changed the cast to all female, and I don't get why people would get so angry over that.
I don't know. I honestly would not know. I mean, people don't like change. That's probably the reason why. A lot of people do not like
pretty evident over the past 100 years.
Plus, when they were expecting a reboot, they were expecting a reboot with 4 guys that look like the original characters.
Not with 4 females who completely changed the character archetypes.
You know what? There's the word for it. They were expecting a remake, not a reboot.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think if they remade it, it probably would have turned shit like a lot of remakes, honestly.
I mean, there's a lot of movies that's getting remakes too.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, all these remakes, they're higher quality and they've got bigger actors in it, but they're never really going to be as good as the originals anyway. Because the original is the original.
Well, unless you want to talk about Power Rangers now, they were meant to be ridiculous.
Chapman, we still need to go and see that.
Yeah, we do. We do
How's
still
next
need
weekend?
to
It was always meant to be freaking cheesy. And that's what's so great about it.
God, I really want to see the new movie, though.
I still have yet to even see it, though.
Yeah, so do we. Chapman, we're seeing it next weekend, okay? Deal?
No deal.
Damn it.
I'm busy.
Got a power and a force that you never seen before.
Jesus Christ.
What? Come on. I know you know the song too.
No, I'm not going to sing it.
They've got the ability to morph and to even up the storm. No one will ever take them down. The power lies on their side. Come on.
Thing is, you've officially just made Chapman fall in love with you. That's the problem. So...
I mean, I actually
disclose
literally...
that information. Too many people now know that information.
I know the lyrics to every single intro of the Power Rangers. Every single one.
Power Rangers Dino Thunder.
Yeah, freaking... Oh, that's my favorite one.
I love that.
You didn't do it with enough emphasis.
I'm sorry.
Thunder.
Okay, I'm sorry. Power Rangers Dino Thunder!
Yes. There we
Did I
go.
do better?
You still wrecked it.
I'm sorry, my headset fell off.
Completely destroyed my ears.
I am good.
Ugh.
Britain is G-U-D. Good.
Don't bring your freaking childish nonsense bullshit into my podcast. Get out of here.
You're not the only owner of the fucking podcast.
Well, I'm literally the
He's
only
the one who
who's
does
doing
anything
basically
for it, though.
everything.
Hey, I've said how I've wanted to do the stuff,
Excuse me?
and you just keep rejecting me. Like all the girls in my life.
Well, you're not the only one.
So
But at least I get shit done.
I get shit done. At least I have an actual, working YouTube channel that, I actually upload to.
Oh,
That also gets their thumbnails from who?
God. I could...
witnessing the rivalry. Witnessing the rivalry.
What rivalry?
You guys.
I
There is
know
no
what you're
rivalry.
talking about. There ain't no rivalry over here. This fucking bastard doesn't know shit. I mean, see, no rivalry.
Why would
here.
there be a rivalry when I've already clearly won every fight?
Bullshit.
There's no rivalry when there's an unequal competition, mate.
Motherfucker. We go to Brawlhalla right now. Freaking one-on-one.
Middle of the podcast.
Val
Put on the
versus
TV screen
Hattori.
behind us. Let's go. Wait, Hattori, what, you think I'm going Hattori now? I'm going to go Ember on your ass?
Val versus Hattori. Come on. 'Cause I know you can't.
No, I made Ember.
No, because as Val, you'd probably wreck him.
Actually, I've beaten him when he's used Val before, so,
But were
Yeah,
you
when I'm
using
not
Hattori
in my
at that time?
game.
I think I have beaten him using Hattori, actually, haven't I?
But was he using Val?
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, it's one of his shit days, but still, I beat him.
Excuse me?
No, but this is gonna he's gonna have a fire in his belly.
He fucking.
Oh god, the
he's
fairy
about to
tale
fucking catch these hands.
Yes, that was a fair.
We're gonna go with full-on core right now. Just throw you 3 times and you're dead.
What,
That's
you actually
it.
think I'm getting the game?
No.
Can I say? You think I'm fighting you when you're using that bullshit of a character? You got another thing coming? But I mean, I think we can all agree. Fuck Lord Drax.
Fucking Lord Drax is too fucking
Overpowered, bro.
I can't.
They, like, don't get me wrong, any character can be overpowered if you know how to use it, but Drax, just no.
Drax has
You don't even-
settings on him that is just too ridiculous.
You don't even need to know how to play the character or play the weapons to be good with Drax.
I mean, you could mainly do 2 combos with his
Yeah.
javelin and you're dead.
Well,
You're
yeah, I
just
mean,
straight
think
up
about it.
gone.
Think about last time me and you 1v1'd and you used Drax, I used Ember. You absolutely destroyed me, and you've basically never used him before.
I only use him like twice.
Exactly. And I mean, you'd never used Drax before. I don't like Drax. I'm scared to
I
play
can't
against
do
him.
it. It's that hitbox of his. He has like
So big.
it's mainly all of the javelins. They have a hitbox that extends the tip of the actual javelin
Tip.
itself. It's so mean. If you see like whenever you do like a hard side B, and you see
Yeah.
like the green light coming off of the tip and it extends itself,
Oh,
that's actually a hitbox right there.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a literal hitbox.
Oh my
That
god.
little stupid energy wave is a hitbox.
The problem with that though is it's so hard to dodge as well.
That's why you always gotta stay like the furthest thing away from them. You always. Have
But
to
it's so
stay-
hard. It's
Not
so
really.
hard
If,
to try
if
to
you're
stay
just
away
running
from me, I
away,
think.
they're just doing they're doing a side B. There is a time limit where you can jump over them, go behind them, grab them if you have the arms, and then just like take them out from doing their
I don't.
special
I
attack.
find the arms way
Don't
too
play
easy to
characters with
use.
arms.
Honestly,
Don't.
I feel like the hands or the arms, whatever, they're just way too easy to use. Personally, like don't get me wrong. I understand if there's people out there who's like, this is an easy weapon to use. I'm going to use it. But for me, I at least like a little bit of challenge in a character where you actually have to learn how to use the character. Hence why I use Ember, because Ember's a difficult character, is a semi-difficult character to use. I mean, her normal forward attacks go diagonally upwards for some reason, and that's a lot more difficult to use.
And you've really got to work out that timing on that wolf attack. Like seriously, like yeah, it's really difficult to charm that, and you can't just throw it out every now and again. Like really randomly and really annoy the people that you're playing at because it's practically a one-hit KO if it's fully charged.
Yeah.
The wolf attack.
Well, not one
really.
hit KO with full charge. You have to actually have some damage on you.
Yeah.
Just to.
I mean, to be fair, if you're spamming the wolf attack, I'd say you do the same amount of damage as a normal javelin hit, because really,
no,
if
it all depends on how much attack power you have on that character. If you notice on each of the characters, they have their own stats at the bottom of them, showing which weapons does what kind of damage. So you really have to like. You can see there's one for attack, there's one for the basic, one for defense, another one for speed. So those would take away some of the attributes, and some of those would add more to it. So it really all depends on what your setting is with that character.
Yeah, I mean, for Ember, I think I take one off of attack damage and put one onto defense, to be fair. So my wolf attack isn't strong, I don't think.
If you look at Val, she is really fast, but all of her attacks are just basic. They're normal.
Yeah, I mean, Val, to be fair, is so fucking fast.
Because I use the speed attribute. I use the speed.
I mean, what would you say the fastest character is, though, on the game?
Hattori.
Yeah. I mean,
Hotoria is really fucking fast.
I mean, she has. I'd say Hattori though is pretty balanced. So, to be fair. I
I
mean,
haven't
she
actually
doesn't.
used Chotori.
Unless you use like the bees, like I don't think her attack damage for just normal attack is too strong. I think she's more like of a minigun effect where
It's not
she
about the
hits back.
speed of like getting up to you and using the weapons. It's about the speed of what your cooldown is when you're doing a combo. Now, when you see Hattori doing a freaking combo, it's almost endless if you can do it right. Because there is no cooldown with every hit with every normal hit that you do.
I want to learn some of the Hattori combos because Hattori is my secondary character after Ember, and honestly, she is. I don't know why, but I really find her entertaining to use, especially when you say, because I use a PS4 controller, you double square and then you do the upwards B, which sends you going through the ground and then coming up from below them. I find that so fun for some reason because it can piss so many people off. It's great. Honestly, it's so fucking fun.
This is the reason why I run away from you guys when you're playing Hattori. Or Val. Or anyone, really.
You run away from us anyway.
Reason why I run away.
Yeah, but you haven't put 30 plus hours into the game like us, though, have you?
True.
I put in way too many hours. I mean, like, even
that
that account right there, it's not even combined with the other account I was using first.
See, this is why I genuinely cannot wait for Brawlhalla to come out on PS4. Because, I mean,
can actually start playing it again.
I know. No, because there's going to be, like, no controller delays and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and then
I've been having a really big issue with that, especially with the dodge button.
Yes, same. Like, my dodge button happens, like I'd say half a second after I press it.
Exactly. There's
and it's so annoying.
Delay. I know how to block, too.
No, because sometimes I'll press it before I get someone because I know it's got that delay on it, and then it doesn't always give me the delay. Is my problem, so I dodge before it. Why do you think
that I used to like complain about it so much? I had to get used to that delay.
Yeah, I mean, but sometimes you got to admit though the delay doesn't always happen, which is my big problem because I'll dodge before I'm near somebody, thinking that the delay is going to happen, and sometimes the delay doesn't happen for me, and I dodge before getting to the person, and I just get the shit beaten out of me.
You just have to like freaking be like super.
Fast, really.
What's the word? Predict. You have to super predict their moves.
Which is difficult.
Well, not really. I mean, everybody has their own, like, pattern that they do. And if you just watch a person enough, you'll see their pattern.
I mean, I think you already know my pattern, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but to be fair, I'd say my pattern's very similar to yours.
You want to freaking try and get in behind me and freaking doing a stupid side B?
Well, think about it. Whenever we've had a 1v1, every single game, without fail, we've always had that one, like, at least 15-second segment where we're just jumping behind each other, not even managing to hit each other. Yeah. Every game, without fail.
That's because I'm trying to predict it, and I'm waiting for you to fuck up. And yet you're not doing it. You're not doing what I want you to do. So we just kept going into a freaking consistent cycle.
In case people can't tell, like, you guys practically do that nightly these days.
Yeah.
So you guys are getting loads and loads of experience just fighting each other. And you're both exactly the same.
Well, he's been getting better just by fighting me. That's the thing.
Well, that's the thing, though. You're a goal player, though, aren't you? And it's gotten to the point where I'm able to at least hold my ground against you now. I mean, I've beaten you a couple times.
Yeah, but you gotta also realize I'm not fighting you 100% all the time.
Yeah, you never do.
If I fight you 100%, you got my rage all the way up to here, you're not winning.
Oh, come on, I've annoyed you.
You're not even gonna freaking get a death off of me.
I mean, come on, I have got you to the point of pretty much raging.
Yeah, but
to the point where you've tried super hard.
There's two different kinds of rages.
Times.
There's one that it's the annoying rage, and there's also the rage where I'm like, okay, that's it, you're done. I'm going to
No,
defeat
because
you.
I remember, because you were getting really pissed off with Jess, wasn't it? Because she kept beating you or you were
Because
online.
that was annoying.
Yeah, and then you were like, you know what, fuck it, Ash, get on here now, I need to beat the shit out of you. And for most of the game, I was beating you, and you just were like, fuck this.
Yeah, when
and
there's
you went all
when I
out.
get annoyed rage, I just cannot play anymore. I am so mad that I try to calm myself, and when you hit me, it just spikes up again.
Every little hit.
It infuriates me.
I mean,
And here we see the emotional link to games.
oh god,
Everyone is
don't
connected
even
in
get
some
on.
way.
I mean, if you guys haven't even touched me in Skullgirls yet.
I don't want to touch you in Schoolgirls. I feel like I might get done for molestation.
I don't want to touch you full stop.
I'm just
No,
gonna say you're gonna get dunked. You're not. I can do an infinite combo on you, without letting you out of that corner. Let's just
what
say
if I-
that.
Yeah, what if I just quit the game, mate? Then it's not infinite, though, is it?
Yeah, it is because I'm still going against the AI.
But then you're not doing an infinite combo against me.
That's because your ass is fucking. You just quit shit because you don't know how to
Coward.
play shit.
I'm not a rage quitter. Okay?
Oh, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I
I've
will at
witnessed
least.
a lot of
You
rage
have done
quitting.
it plenty of times. Don't,
Right.
Especially
No,
with
listen.
Jess. You have done it.
She.
I have
pisses me
watched
off.
you. I was spectating and you
No,
were gone.
but at least I finished the game,
No, you
and
didn't.
then I leave.
Not the
Rage quit.
not that time you didn't. That time
Oh,
you actually
Yeah, that's
rage quit.
because she beat the shit out of me like 4 times in a row, and I was done. She
Am I the only one that doesn't get annoyed by Jess?
probably.
Yeah, but because you
No,
just come,
honest-
you keep fucking running away. That's it.
You're a pacifist, Chapman.
Thank you, thank you.
No, because
There's no point
Right.
in getting
Teams are
mad
not
when you're
fighting.
doing nothing but running away.
the thing I don't get about Jess though is that she's put less. It says she's put more time into it. But that's just her being idle. She's got less experience than me, and yet she's better than me by a long shot. And I don't understand this. Like, how can some like? No, I mean, actually, screw this. When she first started playing the game and she picked up Nyx, she was insane.
I
Like-
couldn't
Turns out
believe
Jess is a
that she
Brawlhalla
was-
champion already.
I know, right?
I'm sorry, but I don't think that all that time on her thing was spent idle. I swear she practices nightly. Like, secretly, she appears offline and she practices nightly.
She actually probably doesn't.
She probably doesn't,
She's
but
just naturally gifted.
oh come on! But when she first picked
She's
up the game,
naturally meant to put crap at you.
she hadn't even put 5 hours into the game, and she made you scared to play against her, David. Do you not remember that?
Look, listen. Those were tough times. I've learned her pattern, and
Oh, her pattern's easy.
she does all the same shit.
Like, no, she complains about spamming and then spams herself. It's hilarious.
I have literally, like, not to be mean, but I've been giving everyone handicaps. Mainly because of her complaining. Like, I could have done so many dirty shit just to make her never win. But I play like a respectable player and actually
See,
give
now-
handicaps.
She's gonna watch this and she's gonna play. No, go full 400% against me.
If she wants that,
She may
she
sound
is gonna lose her shit.
innocent, but she's not. She really isn't.
She will lose her shit, dude, if I actually do that.
I mean, I love one thing that Chapman hates me doing on that game is staying at the corner and not letting him get onto the thing. It is so fun to piss him off.
Ed-
doing
Well,
that.
if you
Exactly.
remember anything about me, I don't like you touching a weapon. I don't want you to have a weapon at all. So you'd notice that I've been giving that handicap off. You also
Yeah, I
notice
noticed that.
that I used to spike you a lot.
Oh
That's
God, I hate.
another handicap I've given off.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, to be fair, I have noticed that. Like, usually I'm always like, wait, why is he letting me have this weapon? Usually you will just not let me have the weapon at all.
Because I don't want to hear no complaining.
This is why I kind of play off in the background, so
I'm
I'm
like,
not a victim
you
to
can-
anything David doesn't want happening.
You can nerf me all you want. You can give me no weapons. I will still beat you.
I mean, I've beaten you when you've had no weapons and I've had a weapon, so I wouldn't get that confident with yourself, mate. You're not that great with no weapons. You're not that great.
You sure? You
I'm
wanna
sure.
test that out?
I've beaten you with me having a weapon, you having none.
But are you sure I was trying?
No, but I don't
Uh-huh.
want. Wait, so can I just ask, how long has this podcast been going on for, real quick?
It has been going on for 30 minutes.
Okay, so being that it's actually the halfway mark, I want to actually get into the main topic on why I wanted Chapman to be on the podcast today.
Woohoo!
Oh, finally.
Resonance. Chapman, can you explain what resonance is to the viewers? By not giving too much away about the first and all the stuff that's going down.
To those of you at home, I am planning to
Why is
make...
there outside? Jeez. God, they could be in a store watching.
To those of you listening to this podcast, wherever the heck you are, I don't care.
Get better, God. Discrimination much.
Resonance is a project that I've had in mind, and quite recently I finished writing up the first chapter of what it is. I am a big fan of anime, and I've always had really good ideas for stories, and I really want to get mine out of there. So this is technically me trying to make an anime / manga / web series / whatever.
Manga.
You want it as a manga, I want it as an anime, because I want to see this like animated.
No. I want to
to
see it as an anime one day, but I mainly want it out there as a manga, just so it's out there.
Basically, it's your typical tragic anime backstory. Everyone's kind of dead in most of them, and
every character's got some drastic backstory.
Yeah, in most of the characters' backstory, someone or many people have died. Trust me, there's mass genocide in one of them. But it's a story about people trying to cope with this, and it is set in a sort of magic-y kind of time. People have abilities, and they can use these abilities to fight, and it's quite fun. Imagine Fairy Tail plus Soul Eater plus...
I'd say plus something. Ruby. I'd say plus Ruby a bit.
Yeah, plus Ruby. Or Rooster Teeth. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's amazing.
Freaking...
So,
beautiful. Fucking...
There you
go. Yeah.
Freaking
That's
Monsieur.
kind of what it is. So, any other questions about that?
What actually made you be like, I want to make this? Like, can we please get this off the ground now? Because that happened recently. Like, we've recently been genuinely starting on it, and we're actually up to the point where, we're drawing up the first chapter.
Yeah.
What actually made you be like, okay, guys, we need to do this?
First page is pretty much done.
First page is done.
Yeah. I'd thrown the idea about. I'd came up with it a few years earlier. I've come up with it a few years earlier, and I've been having the idea for quite a while, and I just haven't written up the first episode, and I've had the first episode in my head for quite a while, and it's only recently when I told you, and we started doing concept art and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, because I saw.
Could work.
The thing is, I heard about this, and I was like, this isn't entirely impossible, because we've got an artist, we've got the story for if it ever became an anime. We've got people who can play music, and well, technically we have two artists because you've got me and Ginger. I mean, because Ginger has a job and all that, he can't exactly constantly be drawing it. So I was like, well,
true.
I can kind of draw, so I can give him reference pictures so it doesn't take absolutely hours for him to create and think up a character. So that's why a lot of the characters that I gave you are pretty basic on what they look like, because Ginger can just go. I mean, you've seen what he's done with the 2 characters that he did. He's good. I mean, actually, just for David, I'll post in the first picture for the first page.
Awesome.
But it's fucking awesome.
I would love to see it.
He's pretty good with his art.
I've realised that this could actually get off the ground because last year, early last year, One Punch Man came out as a properly published manga and then to an anime. And I heard about how that actually came around. It was originally a webcomic made by someone by the name of One. Pretty awesome.
I was actually reading that when he was making that too.
And it's read by people, and the more it gets read, the more it gets publicity. And this publicity took it to become an actual published manga and then anime.
Yeah, I mean that's why you're kind of on here today, because we want to give this as much publicity as it possibly can. Because this, once I heard this, I was like, okay, this is possible. I've been really excited about it for some reason. Probably not the best. I mean, to be fair, I get excited over things very easily, but this is one of the things where I've actually been like, okay, this needs to happen. I'm going to help work on this. I mean, here you go, David. I've given you one so you can see pretty much the top of the page, and then the one below it is the finished off the bottom page. So what do you think of it so far?
I do like these. This actually reminds me when I used to freaking do background work like this. This is awesome.
See, I told you he's a good artist. He's good at what he does. I mean, how long has Ginger been drawing for now?
Quite a while, actually. The first concept art of it came out about 2-3 years ago.
That's how long Ginger.
Which is when I was
and he's that good.
First publishing idea, and that's when the first drawing of the main character came out, and he'd already done
I don't like the original drawing of the main character.
No, that's when he'd already started to get into drawing fairy tale characters. But again, and that's just got bigger and bigger. And as he's done that, the more other art he's done, and the better he's really got. So it's really just worked in favour of everything.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that what wasn't it like the fact that resonance is what got him into drawing in the first place?
A bit, yeah. Because he came to me with weapon ideas for his character and the character that I've made up, and they were pretty naff to begin with. Then he kind of continued to work on them, and they got a lot better. So,
yeah. I mean, to be fair, the reason I draw is because I got jealous of how good he was at drawing. So I was like, that's it, I'm starting to draw now.
Okay.
But, I mean, would you like to tell them the general plot of the story or not? Because you don't want to give too much away of it, but you still want to build up at least some hype for it. So,
right.
you know what I mean?
I will give a bit of a prologue, shall we say.
Yeah, prologue's good.
The girl is new to this academy, and this academy is pretty big with protection from supernatural forces, shall we say. And she comes in and becomes close with a group of people that are the strongest in that academy. And as the story goes on, we find more out about their pasts individually and how they individually work. There's a lot of infighting between them, but it all gets sorted out. And
I mean, to be fair, if you think about it, they're not the greatest fans of each other, but
no,
they're all still
that's
great
what
friends.
Makes them good, because they know what makes each other weak.
Yeah,
which is a good thing to happen. Really.
That definitely comes out with some of the chapters that me and you, just the two of us, have planned out between two characters.
We've planned out half the series already.
You've planned out 4 seasons, mate.
Jesus.
I've already planned out the end.
Exactly.
So, yeah. That's how much I've thought about this, and it actually feels like it's starting to mean something to me, and it could go somewhere. So, I'm really excited.
Freaking, I know that feeling. I have like 13 comics that is absolutely 100% complete. That I haven't I haven't been able to like complete on any level yet. I started them on paper, but just like freaking, it's just like it's been so long ago since I actually like tried doing them again. I have like so many characters you don't even know. I could count to almost like 700 characters that I own.
Shit.
Yeah.
One thing that I love about Resonance so much is the characters in general. Like the 4 main characters. Well, like the 4th one comes in like later on in the series, but the 4 main characters are actually based off of the 4 people that are working, like just me, Chapman, Ginger, and someone else. The 4 main characters are based around it's based around our like personalities, really, which really makes it
desired personality in my case.
Yeah, exactly, like what we wish we could be, but also what we are as well. So one character may be really sarcastic and really into breaking the 4th wall and stuff, whilst another character's really emo, Chapman, and doesn't really like to talk too much. Another character's really unaware of everything, and another character just makes constant abusive comments to the other ones, me, and stuff like that. I think what helps with all... Dead.
Oh.
There.
Oh, I see. It's because I'm a black guy. I see. Oh.
No, but what I think that makes us want to do, I think the fact that the characters that are based off of us in general makes us want to make it happen even more, because it just makes it more wanting to happen if you think about it.
Yeah.
Well, you feel more on a personal level with it because it's freaking you.
We've got 1 page and we've Chapman's like done 1 chapter, and I already feel connected to the characters.
I mean, me and my friend have created me and 3 other friends have created our own story too, where we're called the heroes, the hero of the north, south, east, and west. You actually don't even. This story is like actually legit. It will beat any type of Dragon Ball Z or freaking Gurren Lagann bullshit out of the freaking water. It's so.
See, we want to go with emotion. That's insane.
We have that. I mean, we have enough story to cover. Let me just say it this way. Our story is so long that it's gonna outlive even us before we can even finish it. That's how long our story is.
I mean, what's it?
Okay. Yeah.
Resonance. What we're kind of.
That's why I've already planned the ending, so it doesn't do that, and
we don't have an ending because what the thing is, this is like a hero-based type of story, and what we mean this project to be is for others to live it on, not just us. So we literally pass on the torch to other people to make this story in their own vision. That's what we wanted this project to be.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, that does sound pretty cool. But the thing is, I love endings, honestly. As much as I hate them, I love endings. And to be fair, Chapman's got this whole ending, and I don't even know what it is yet.
I mean, who knows? Someone later on is probably gonna freaking throw in an ending.
I mean,
when we're freaking dead.
One thing that I will say, it's not going to give anything away about the whole Resonance stuff, but we do not give 2 shits about what the viewer wants to happen with certain characters. We've already had plans of what's going to happen with certain characters. So
who's going to end up with who?
Yeah, stuff like that. I mean,
well, isn't that
we've planned it
basically
all out.
every animator and artist
No.
there?
But think about it, because a lot of animators will be like, okay, they really want something like this to happen, so we'll do something around that type of thing to make the people happy.
That's not all of them, though.
Yeah, but no, because they'll, even if it is one small thing, animators will do that anyway. I think what we're going with our story, so the way we want it to go. I mean, don't get me wrong, there will be little listens to the people who read it and all that, but it is our story, and everything that goes into it probably won't be to do with what people want, but what we want in general. Because we don't want it. I don't think Chapman anyway wants it to be other people's story. He wants it to be his main story.
Yeah.
He can be proud
My
of.
story.
But that way, he's done pretty much everything to do with it. Which
It's my baby.
it's like his little
Say
baby.
that.
He wants to watch his baby just grow into what he's formed it to be.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of passion going behind this, to be fair, and it's great, honestly.
Alright, so we have reached the 46-minute mark. I would like to start off my second wave of shoutouts. I would like to shout out to Mayui. She's a beautiful artist and comic creator. She has been making an amazing comic called Winter Moon. You will be able to check out that inside of the description below, not to mention also her Twitter handle as well. Another person I have been following, and I absolutely love his artwork. He mainly does his artwork on pencil, paper, and uses a lot of beautiful color utensils. And
I like that.
I even freaking made fan art of his work. She was like an awesome, like, little monkey girl. It was freaking awesome. I love it. So if you want to go check out his work, his Twitter handle is also going to be in the description down below. So
And it's also on the screen right now, isn't it? So
yeah, I always
well,
have all of the artwork and everything on the screen.
well, being that you've just done a shout out, there's one person that I've been wanting to shout out for so long because I absolutely love his content. Now, if you go onto YouTube, his name is Lieutenant Lick Me. Now, that may sound weird, but because he's like,
and you were talking about freaking sunshine butts. Come on.
No, but Lieutenant Lick Me, he basically puts it in the title as trolling, but it's not really trolling, to be fair. Basically, he goes out of his way to find or have people submit forms of these people who have done absolutely fucked up shit. So some people could have beaten a dog to death, raped other people, basically bullied somebody to the point of wanting to commit suicide. And
He is a basic
Lieutenant
Philip DeFranco. That is literally
No.
what he...
No, listen. Lieutenant Lick Me then goes off. He plays these two different characters. He plays one called The Watchers, and another one he just pretends to be anonymous. Well, what he does then is he goes into into the same game as the person because he knows their gamer tag, and he pretty much knows all their information at this point, and like everything that they've done, where they live, and stuff like that. He then goes out into their game, and sometimes he'll send some of his fans to their house just to mess with them a bit, and completely take these people down who are pretty much psychopaths to the point of crying and submission, and just make them just hate the fact of what they've done in the past and scare the living shit out of them to the point of, like, as I said, crying, and makes them rethink their life. And he does some of the best work out there I've seen.
You just make
if
this
there's
sound
any-
so freaking cryptic.
Don't.
That sounds really creepy.
I know where you're getting at,
Yeah.
but just the way you explain it just sounds so cryptic, dude.
It is cryptic, to be fair. I linked to his channel in the chat, but he does. Honestly, if there's any person who I think is the best on YouTube, it's him. By far, he's the best person on YouTube, hands down. I don't care if you like some fucking comedy guy. This person does the best stuff
I
on YouTube.
still like Boogie.
I'd say this guy does more. Like Boogie, obviously amazing man, has really built a community around helping people. But Lieutenant Lick Me, he goes the extra mile. and he fucking
Yeah, he
actually
goes the extra mile and absolutely deprivates the person.
Exactly, but it's not looked down upon. He does it in a good way. Obviously, he doesn't actually hurt the person. He doesn't physically hurt them. He just basically makes them recalculate their own reality.
Sometimes emotional pain is worse than physical pain, right?
Yeah, that's the point, though. Like, he's not physically harming them. He's pretty much breaking them down, and it's to people who actually deserve it, though. So, yeah, he's fucking awesome. Honestly, right, dude. After this podcast, I want you to go and watch his latest video. I want to hear you watching his latest video.
If I have time, because I am going straight back to drawing.
No, you're watching his video.
No, I have more drawings to do. You can't.
You can
look.
Spare.
You
can spare 26 minutes.
No. No, drawing is my life. It's my blood. Can't take that away from me.
You do, dude. You do too much drawing sometimes. Like way
I don't
too
do
much.
enough.
No, you don't. You do too much. You need to chill out sometimes, man.
I don't do enough because every time I want to get something done, there's another one that I want to get done.
Dude, you have this problem. Like every time I'm speaking to you, it's either we're recording for the podcast, you're drawing, or you've got to do something in the real world. You're never chilling or watching anything.
I can't.
You never chill.
I can't.
The only time you chill is for sleep.
I can't.
You're constantly working.
It's like like I tell you, my attention span is of a goldfish. I always gotta be doing something.
Watching a video is something.
No, not with my hands. That's not something with my hands.
You can jack off while watching a video.
Yeah, no. Freaking shut the fuck up.
Come on, you walked into that one.
Not really.
You've always got to be doing something with your hands.
Uh-huh.
You walked into that one. Oh my. What are these noises? Please stop the noises. Okay, screw you, Dave. Oh my god, I hate you.
That's why I would like freaking be amazing if I was playing like the piano or playing some drums.
I wish I could play an instrument.
To be honest, the only instrument I really want to play is the violin. Oh, I love the violin.
I wish I knew how to play acoustic guitar. Honestly, I love the acoustic guitar. It's just so peaceful to listen to.
I own 2 of them.
Can you play both of them?
No, because I need new strings.
I mean, the only thing I can do that I see as the only talent I have, and to be fair, I don't even see myself as talented, is drawing. I mean, that's it. That's all I feel that I can do decently.
Well, any talent can be perfected if you practice enough in it.
Exactly. That's what I'm doing. I'm practicing, but I don't see myself that talent. But it's the only thing I'm really good at. Other than
it's the same thing with any talent. You could do any talent, anything you put your mind to. You just have to put enough practice into it.
You've also got to have enough time to do it, though.
Yeah, and time is really has been a really big factor, especially when it comes to art, because you have to take your time. I've noticed so many times where I've like been drawing really quickly, and you notice the problems that I have inside my artwork. Even my artwork completely changes to something different if I do it too fast. And it's really annoying. I don't like it. That's why I always take like at least maybe 4 to 5 hours on one drawing.
So I usually spend a couple hours on one drawing, to be fair. I'd say.
So that's why normally, if I'm doing multiple drawings, I'm making a sketch of each of them first, and then going just to the first one, and then starting work off of that, and then moving on to the next one. Now, there are some times where I'm scrolling through something, or I remember about a character from a long time ago, and I'm like, I want to draw that one too.
Oh my god.
I'm drawing that one next.
Oh god. Jesus.
It's that bad. It's really that bad.
Yeah. You need to chill, dude. You really need to chill.
But it's just like people's artwork are just so good. It's like I wish that was my OC that I thought up of. But you know
Yeah,
what?
don't
Since
get me
I
wrong,
have the
there's-
ability to draw it, why not? Why not? Might as well freaking draw it then.
See, that's what I feel that a lot of people don't do. Like, oh, I can't draw. There's no point in me even trying to draw that. But really, I mean, the way I started out, I think I mentioned last video was I was like, I want to draw fairy tale fan art. And I was like, I was always saying, nah, I can't do it until I just went, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to try. And I spent hours just trying to get one drawing done. And I came out with that road picture that you've seen.
Mm-hmm.
And it just takes time and dedication and, well, passion, really.
It really does. It honestly does. It's like you're pouring your soul into it. That's why art is so good, and because it's your emotion that you're putting into it. It's not just, oh, I'm just gonna make this and be done with it forever. No, you're putting your freaking whole life into that thing.
That's why I can't draw something that I'm like, I don't know if I really want to draw this or not.
Yeah, if you don't want to draw it, don't do it.
Well, if you don't want your drawing, you're trying to draw it, well, you're not going to do that great on it, are you? It's not going to be as good.
Yeah, so that's why you might as well just scrap it.
Yeah, I can't. When I'm drawing, I'm like, okay, I really want to draw this character. Like, I need to start. I need to start drawing Valley Lucifer out of High School DxD because I really, really want to draw him so badly. And I mean, and then I want to draw Kirito, and then I want to draw Natsu out of Fairy Tail, and it's like, after that, it's going to be like, if someone tries to say, oh, can you draw this? It's like, not really, because I don't want to.
Yeah, that's why it's so hard to do requests. Because you're mainly like, I don't want to draw that. And it's not me being rude. It's me, I don't want to give you a piece of shit artwork of what you want. That's what it really is. If I could just, like, be able to just, like, make what you want right then and there with no problems and get it done like that so I can move on, I'd do it.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, at school, it's kind of been happening to me recently because it's starting to get around people that I can kind of draw, so people seem to assume that I can draw anything. I mean, the other week, someone came up to me and was like, "Oi, can you finish off this? You can draw, right? Can you just finish off this car for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can kind of draw, but I'm not going to do that because it's not going to turn out good." And then they start going on, "But oh, you're good at drawing and all that." It's like, yeah, at things I
welcome to becoming an artist. Welcome to the world that every artist has to deal with.
It's such a bitch, and it's like, oh, but drawing's easily. No, it's not. It's one of the most time-consuming, most annoying things you could possibly do.
It's like, excuse me? Did you say something that you just triggered me with?
Did you just say it's easy? Oh.
I'm insane.
Because I got about 17 to 18 years of a slap that's gonna bitch smack you the next Tuesday, son.
I mean, to those people who think drawing's easily, I want to see you dedicate hours of your life just to drawing one picture. Please. Because, oh, I hate that. It's just like, you have no idea how difficult it actually is, and it gets so annoying when you're trying to do one small thing and you keep fucking up.
Yep.
I mean, with me, it's drawing necks going into a shoulder. I can't do it. For you, yeah, maybe not be, but for me, trying to get them perfectly symmetrical enough to where you can't...
You don't need to make them perfectly symmetrical, son. That's the best thing about art.
For me, it's like, if I'm drawing a straightforward character, I feel like I need it to be, like, the neck to be coming off. I keep hitting my mic, hold on.
Listen,
I keep hitting my...
OCD, basically.
Hide it. There is easy things that you could do that
I know.
every artist does. If you cannot do it, then you
hide it. Yeah, which is why I'm like, I'm gonna start drawing scarves on every single character now, so I don't have to do it.
And that works.
Even when drawing Valley, I just draw a scarf, even though he never wears scarves. I'm just like, excuses, okay? It's fan art.
Then don't give him a scarf. Give him one of the little handkerchiefs or a bandana.
Yeah, but Valley never wears any of that stuff. He always wears his one jacket, and that's it. It's like it'd look weird.
But at least a bandana looks a little bit better than a whole full scarf.
Yeah, to be fair. But fucking yeah, for me, I cannot draw next to going into shoulders to save my life. It's just difficult. I can't do symmetry that well, which is why a lot of my characters are either, not their faces aren't symmetrical, or they're looking to the side where I don't have to draw the face exactly the same.
Dude, it's like the same how if you ever took a class, what my teacher used to do, even though I didn't need these classes, these are what they just gave me for the course I was going in for.
Yeah.
For drawing circles, because for drawing cartoons, there's a lot of circles. So what he would do, what he would make you do, is he would make you practice every morning. Draw circles, nothing but circles on a page. Try to make sure that you get them closed. Try to make sure that they're always a nice circular motion with your hand, because it's all in the wrist. It really is all in the wrist.
Look at the flick of the wrist.
But there are problems when your
Big
tablet
butts.
is freaking smaller than your hand. Especially mine. So it's just like, it is the flick of a wrist, but there's a lot of Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Okay, I finally got it. Now to do the rest of the circle.
Jeez.
Yeah, I've been getting better with that lately, because I've been practicing it a lot, and I've been drawing every single freaking day. So I've been getting more and more used to it, and it's been getting easier. So it's just like, I still would like a larger tablet so that I could like fine tune my work even more. Because I've been noticing that like some portions of my artwork, it's not. There are some mess ups that I hide, but you'll never be able to tell it because I hide it. I know how to hide it so well. So, anything else that you guys would like to talk about before we actually finish up here? We're already at the 1 hour and 2 minutes mark.
So it's shorter than the last one.
Yeah, just by a few minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand here that you guys are kind of like, it's like, what, 2 or 3 in the morning right now?
It's 1:11 in the morning.
Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say anything because I stay up until like 5 a.m. Still.
Mate, I'm staying up till 3 a.m. today anyway. I can't sleep until before that. Well, I can't sleep before 3 a.m. I just can't do it. Right now, it's like I'm not tired enough.
Yeah.
Which is going to completely screw me over on Monday, where I have to go back to school and be awake at like 7 a.m.
Well, that's for your future self to to live with.
You know what? Screw that guy. He can deal with it when it comes to it. Right now, it's about me. Me in the now. I always do that to myself. Like, I'm always like, tell you what, I'm just gonna fuck over my future self. I don't have to deal with it right now.
Yeah,
so what's the point?
Future self can hate past self later. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't give two shits what future self says about past self. Past self won't be around to hear it.
Oh my lord. Well then, it's been nice talking with all of you guys. It's been absolutely an entire pleasure. So what I would like to end off with is, I would like to talk about my store. I own a print shop. If you guys haven't already known or watched from the last podcast, I do own a print shop, and I have done a major sale with mainly all of my prints. and I've been making even more new ones recently as well. You can now get the prints starting at $7 each, and each
which is like £5.50 in our country.
there is $2 shipping, and there is a few. It depends on mainly the details of each artwork. Will range on their pricing. So really, my highest one that is $10. So it's still not really even that bad of a price. So if you guys would like to check that out, it will be in the link down below. I am also Senpai Love the Second on Twitter, so you can find out that Twitter handle down below as well. And
you should follow me on Twitter as well. I mean, if you want to see more of us as just even if like just me or just David, go follow our Twitters. Both of them will be in the description below. Also, if you want, go check out our channels. We every now and then we'll actually do a collab with both of us in it. Or if you just want to just see us as people in general. I mean, you don't really do YouTube too much now, but I try and upload as much as possible. So do go check those out.
I'm that guy where I just mainly stream.
Yeah, you just stream your drawings now. But if you wanna see more of us anyway, or more of me with my little videos or whatever, fuck, I don't even know what I do anymore. Just go check us out. Yeah, I upload shit to the internet. I mean, it's meh. But if you do want to see more of us, go check us out. It will be really appreciated. It gives us more motivation to do what we do in general. So
thank you for watching, and happy virtual vibing!
Happy
I like
virtual
turtles!
vibing.
I like turtles!
Hey everyone, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and share it with your friends. Also, to get notifications of new episodes, click the bell next to the subscribe button. You can visit us at our Twitter pages and send a request to join our show. If you have any questions, send it via Twitter at VirtualVibePod or email us. Hope you have a nice day and happy virtual vibing.